Today is the 16th day of June 2026. We have just sent in our letter of resignation. I resigning from the post as a legislative liaison officer to the office of the president. We've been serving in that capacity for the last 11 to 12 months. And so today is our final day in our office. We have resigned. The letter has been sent to the mansion. We doing our briefing notes. We'll be turning over tomorrow, and then I'm done with that. But I've officially resigned, and we have communicated that to the president. I've sent all of you copy. You have it. So there where we are. That's what I call you for.
Is there anything more beyond the resignation?
Well, yeah, we just believe that it's, I am an individual. Like I have my own conviction. And I move and I work by my conviction, my instinct. I do not allow people to dictate to me, and I'm one person who cannot be dictated to. This is my first experience working as executive branch of government. From the time I started knowing myself into politics, I have not worked in the executive branch of government before. I've always worked in the legislative branch of government. And because there are many reasons for that. Because in the legislative branch or in the legislature, the Constitution protects you, in terms of your expression, in terms of your thought, your opinion, your view or voices. Nobody controls that. But unlike in the executive, you have a boss, the president, and so you have to dance to the tune of the president. And so for some of us, we don't see it that way. And so we decided, in order to avoid confrontation with the president or with the office of the president, he be an elderly person that I respect so much and I love so much. And so for that relationship not to be tempered with, I've decided to step aside.
Do you have any regrets?
Well, no, I have no regret. I think I worked diligently behind what they wanted us to do for the last 12 months. Those work, we did that diligently, professionally, and the country benefited because we were able to lobby the legislation for the passage of some key legislations, confirmation of relevant. And so, it was just about time that I moved because I don't want to be restricted. I want to speak on national issues as they unfold. And so I cannot be somewhere where things are. And sometimes we don't, people have to accept our criticism. It is always good to criticize in my mind. The more people criticize you, it strengthens you to do what you're supposed to do. But in the system where, how they call it, people surrounding the president that come from a diverse background, and some of them don't like these things, and they see us as enemy. They see us as potential threat to some of the things they want to do. So I say, hey, let me call it a quit and let me go. I can remember one time, my first article I ever published or I ever posted was President Boakai vision have been hijacked by people around. It's a fact. But the people around, everybody want to go for election, everybody want to be president, vice president, they want to be legislator. It's trying to, they have chakra the plan, let me put it that way. Because the rescue we came, we supported the rescue for a specific mission to deliver and rescue our country. But it's unfortunate that some of the guys who are short-sighted, they have come now. They can't see anymore, they turn blind. Once they employ them, they get in government position, especially the younger ones. They believe now that they are harassing under their arms. So the vision now is being hijacked. And so I just decided, hey, the president is my good friend, so let me just leave. So